right, so one thing that I love to do every transition month where we're going into a new catalog is to go back and smell the testers and see basically which ones I enjoy during the fall and winter months, or never want to miss out on, or anything like that. So while I was doing that, I was like, oh my gosh, let me go ahead and go live and do it with you guys, so that way you can, see what's leaving. Let me smell it, give you an idea of what it smells like, things like that. So I'm going to be going, let me turn this down a little bit. Are y'all watching that 90s show? It's okay. It's not like that 70s show, but it's okay. I'm going to go through it. I even have some oils too that I want to let you guys know for the ones that have diffusers. And then kind of see which ones I want to personally add to my club, so that way I can get forever and ever, because no scent is safe. And I am so thankful now that I saw the new spring and summer catalog, the scents from that season that I added to my club, because for example, Pink Cotton is not coming back. And that is one of my all-time favorite scents. So whether you think it's a very popular scent, it probably might not come back. So that's why we have the Scentsy Club program for wax and warmer people. So that way you can add it into your club, pick your frequency, meaning monthly, bi-monthly, or every 3 months. And you only pay for the products for Scentsy, the wax for Scentsy to make for you forever and ever. Amen. So, I'm going to go through these and see which ones I want to add to my club. There are many that I love that are not going to, be in the spring and summer catalog, and I won't know if it's going to come back for fall and winter until I see that catalog. So typically I like to add all of them. Anyway, I'm going to do the floral, the citrus, there's not many in those, and then the woods and the fresh. I'm doing those first because those are my main ones that I absolutely love and tend to gravitate toward. And then tomorrow or the next day, we'll do the other categories as well. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into the citrus one. And from what I see in the citrus fragrance family, we have Blue Grotto, we have Coconut Lemongrass, we have Sips of Cider. So the Blue Grotto and the Coconut Lemongrass are for sure coming back. Hey guys, thanks for hopping on. So I don't have to worry about those. I don't have to put them in my club. If they are in my club, I can take them out, etc., etc. But I want to go over Sips of Cider. So I was so surprised with this scent. This was one of the 10 new releases that we had this month. It's going to probably be backwards, but it's Sips of Cider, and it's blood orange, sparkling ginger, and cinnamon stick. So when I thought about this scent, I was like, oh, this is going to be like cider mill, another spice, whatever. No, it's not. It is so good. You definitely, you get more of the fruitiness to it, like the orange and the ginger. I don't know how Scentsy does it, but when they say there's a sparkling note in a scent, they make it smell fizzy, sparkling. It's so good. So if you are more of a non-spice fall scent lover, Sips of Cider is definitely one for you. Honestly, it's so good and so fruity, with just a touch of warmth from the ginger and the cinnamon stick. It's not really spice at all, and I think anyone would like this if they don't like spice but want that kind of all the time comforting home scent. This one's really, really good. So this one will be leaving. And then I did want to go over the oils that I had on hand that were in the citrus kind of category, which are sweet eucalyptus and lime and lots of lemon, as well as the lemon 100% pure essential oil. And then we also have cucumber mojito. So I don't have cucumber mojito. I just finished that one. It's so good. You don't get a lot of cucumber for it. I'm coming Thursday. I'm coming. But cucumber mojito is just that fresh, fun, mojito type scent. So you get like a little touch of the lime, you get a little touch of mint, you get a little touch of the fruitiness from cucumber. It's really, really good. And it's even better, like even when you smell the oils like this, they smell completely different when you add them with water and start to diffuse them. So just keep that in mind for some of you guys with diffusers. But lots of lemon is just like our Squeeze the Day scent that we have in the wax and stuff. It's so good. It's just kind of like that sweeter lemon scent. I like to use it in the kitchen a lot whenever like we're cooking like seafood or something with a pungent smell, just to get it out quickly. So good. And then the next one is the Sweet Eucalyptus Lime. I was really shocked by this one. So you definitely get like a sweeter lime scent for sure. And then the eucalyptus adds like a little woodsy, like spa-like note to it. But it's really fun. So that is what is going to be leaving as far as the oils in the citrus family and then the wax in the citrus family. So anything in Sips of Cider, which is going to be like a scent circle, a wax, a room spray, since it's a new release, that's going to be leaving. So the next one is the Floral. So normally with Floral, it's always going to be Luna and then whatever else to follow. So with the fall and winter, it's Luna, which we know is all the time scent. We love it. We love it. We love it. And the only thing in Luna that I know of that's going to be leaving is the Scentsy Soap, the Sugar Scrub, and the Fragrance Mist. Those are no longer going to be available on my site or the catalog, any of those products in any of those scents. So if you want to get any of that, it's definitely the time to do it, just because it's on sale this month. So it's our semi-annual sale. And then the next floral scent that will be leaving is Velvet Moon. This was a new one that I absolutely loved. I was very shocked by it when I saw it at SFR in Salt Lake. I was like, ooh, that sounds like it's going to be really good. So it was vanilla flower, white musk, and foggy mist. Now, I'm not really sure what foggy mist smells like, but in this scent, it is absolutely incredible. It's a powdery floral, and it's so good. So this comes in a scent circle, room spray, and wax. And I did get the room spray, and sometimes I kind of like spray it on myself a little bit just because it smells so good. It's just a beautiful powdery, perfumey smell. And I know a lot of people that if you like Fluffy Fleece, you're going to like Velvet Moon, vice versa. I would say it's more powdery than Luna, but it's got that sweet Luna smell to it. It's really, really good. So this one is going to be leaving too, and I'll definitely be adding this one to my club because it's so beautiful. And I'm so sad to see it go because it is like an all-the-time kind of fragrance. So that is the citrus and floral. I'm going to go into the woods category and let you guys know what will be leaving. So, what is staying, it looks like it's going to be weathered leather, white amber antique, and Mystery Man. So those are going to be staying for sure, and they're probably going to be available in some new products as well. So those are like staples for our woods category with Scentsy. And then these are all the ones that are going to be leaving, which I am kind of sad about a couple of these because they are really incredible, and I think they're like all the time scents, but Scentsy disagrees, and that's okay because I can add them to my club for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and go through the oils that I think are like a woodsy kind of scent. So for people with diffusers, this is definitely going to be up your alley. So first is going to be peach and patchouli, cedarwood pine, and I always get this name wrong, but it's Vivtier and sandalwood. Yeah. And then I think that's the last one. Yeah, so I definitely have all the woodsy scents in the oils because woods and fresh are typically my favorite. But the Velveteer and Sandalwood is just like a true sandalwood scent. And then the Velveteer, if I'm saying it right, just gives more of like that woodsy in in the woods kind of tree masculine fragrance. I love this one. It smells so good. So if you like woods, that's definitely one to try. Peach and Patchouli was a new oil that I absolutely love. I was going to let you guys know what that one had in it. If I can find the scent. Okay, so it's sandalwood, vetiver, and amber. So good. So good. Peach and Patchouli was the new one that I really like this catalog season, and it's sweet peach nestled in a bed of balsam and patchouli. So good. So good. It's not heavy in patchouli, and I know a lot of people don't like that, but it just mingles so well. And the peach, which typically I don't like peach or grapefruit scents, I find that it gives like a citrus note to it that, to me, in all honesty, smells like armpit. But this doesn't do that. It just sweetens up the patchouli and then the balsam in the fragrance. It's so good whenever it's diffusing. And then the last one is cedarwood pine. So this is going to be like your typical, like you're in a sawmill tree scent. It kind of has like a little spa note to it. So it's good. I like it during the holidays. And I like to mix it with the eucalyptus or like the sweeter one. Sorry. It does. I don't know why, but I like to mix it with the cedarwood and the pine. I like to mix cedarwood pine with like eucalyptus or the marshmallow buttercream or the coconut sugar. Really good. So it's basically just cedarwood, pine, and fresh fir balsam. So now I'm going to go on to the wax because this is like so upset that some of these are leaving. I'm going to go through those first because they're just so good. Blue Sage and Tonka. Blue Sage and Tonka is leaving us, and I'm so upset about it. So it's Midnight Sage, Black Lavender, and Tonka Bean, and this scent is just like the best sweet smelling cologne. Like, what would you say Blue Sage and Tonka smells like? I mean, it's just so, like calming, refreshing, definitely a good bedroom bathroom scent. It has like a little aquatic to me, like note, which I'm guessing it's from the black lavender. But man, it's so good. Love this one. Going in my club without a shadow of a doubt. I don't want to be the one that does not have this one if it doesn't come back. So next one I'm really upset about is Cashmere and Corduroy. I feel like these two scents right here are ones that could be used year-round, all the time. Doesn't matter, but it's Vanilla, Sicilian Bergamot, and Cashmere Sandalwood. Clean and manly. Yes, yes. So if you like Cozy Cardigan, but there's a note in Cozy Cardigan that kind of gives you just like that, how do I explain this? This is a sweeter, more woodsy version of Cozy Cardigan, and I am obsessed with this scent. It is just so beautiful. Like if you love mahogany teakwood and stuff at Bath and Body Works, this is a sweeter version of that. It's just beautiful. Oh, so good. It is just so good. Definitely going to my club. The next one is going to be Falling Apples, which when I was going through these and sorting them out into fragrance families, I was so shocked that this one was in the woods category. I thought it might be in like the fruity or the spice, but it's crisp apple, acorn, and oak. So now I know why. And this one is it's a beautiful fall scent without the spice. So you're getting like that oak and that acorn, like fresh woodsy scent with a gorgeous red apple. Beautiful scent. I am undecided if this is going in my club. I'll be so upset to see it leave, but Club edits for me are like horrible, horrible. Because not only does it happen with catalog transitions, but when Bring Back My Bar comes and stuff, man, so good. So if you want like a fall scent, a comforting scent with apple without the spice, this is for you for sure. Next one's going to be Merry, and it's pine boughs, Boughs. Yeah, one of them words I can't say. Holly leaf and cassis. Man, this one's been around quite often. You definitely, like, when it's warming, you get the pine, like, needle or the pine tree note in it. But just, like, smelling this scent, I would be like, oh, this is a fruity scent. Because I feel like it's got, like, cranberry. Oh, no spice. It's like pine and cranberry. So good. I wouldn't say that's going to be a clubber for me, but everyone's different. Y'all might love Be Merry. Cedar cider. This one's really nice. So it's apple, cinnamon sticks, vanilla beans, and white cedar. Manly, like, if there was a fall cologne, this would be what it smells like. The apples and cinnamon sticks is like sweeter than what I remember. But it's so good. It's just it's a sweet spice woodsy scent. So yummy. So yummy. I would be sad if this one left and didn't come back. Oh, Icicles and Evergreen. If y'all remember this one, it was a oh shoot. Is it in here? I thought it was. But anyway, this one's such a good eucalyptus-based scent with the evergreen. So, speaking of this one, if I had to choose between this one and Ice Pine or Very Snowy Spruce, I would pick Ice Pine. And I was shocked. Like, I had never warmed Ice Pine until, like, last fall and winter. One of my friends was like, oh my gosh, I love it. I add it to my club all the time because it's all the time spa scent. True. Man, it is just, it's fir, it's pine, it's peppermint. But honestly, if I was walking into like Colorado or something, a spa over there, this is what it would smell like. It's so good. It's such a fresh spa, woodsy fragrance. Love it. I really do. And it's not just Christmas tree. Our OG Christmas tree scent to me is going to be Very Snowy Spruce. It's balsam spruce, cedar branches, and pine cones. And it does. I mean, it smells just like a real Christmas tree in your home. For sure. All right. So now I'm going to get around to these two, which aren't my favorite. Toasted Acorn and Oak came out in a Harvest collection one year, and I really did not like it. Just not my type of scent. So it's Toasted Acorn, Creamy Chestnut, Golden Oak. And it's just so in your face. Chestnut. Not my fave. It's not my fave. But it's like, it has like a little bakery note to it. It's very different. And Around the Campfire, it's not my favorite, but I do like to mix it with vanilla bean buttercream, and it like gives me that fragrance like the smoked vanilla at Bath and Body Works. It does that for me, but this is just straight up campfire. Lot of smoke in it. So it's mountain air, fresh fallen wood, and smoky embers. So the smoky embers shines through the most. And then you get the woodsy note on the background. Now, it's not like, you know, being around a bonfire smelling smoke. It's a beautiful smoke fragrance that mixes so well with, like, your sweeter scents to kind of tone it down and give it that, like, grit. So good. That's why I mix it with vanilla bean buttercream. So yummy, cozy, sexy. It's just good. It's so good. All right, so next I'm going to do the fresh category, and then we'll be done with this today. And then I've got to really choose what I want to add to my club, because currently I am going through all the Bring Back My Bar scents, like warming them and stuff, and I think I have an idea of what I want for sure, which I've been letting you guys know too. Like today, I'm going to make sure to tell you what I've been warming and what I like. But fresh fragrance family. So the ones that will be staying will be Aloe Water and Cucumber, Amazon Rain, By the Sea, Clean Breeze, Clothesline. Oh yeah, there it is. Icicles and Evergreen. It was actually in the fresh family. Newborn Nursery will be staying, but all the other ones will be leaving. So any of those fragrances and any of the products will be leaving. And then the oils I'm going to do first that are in that fresh fragrance category would be Jasmine and Birchwood, which I don't have that one. I used it last year, but it's good. It kind of reminds me of like a just fresh, sweet floral, kind of like Luna, but it gives more of that fresh appeal to it. And then I have Cardamom and Eucalyptus, and then Seaside Lily. That one's going to be leaving as well. Seaside Lily I thought would be like a floral scent, but it's not. It has like a sea salt, ocean breeze smell to it. And then kind of like a little powdery floral note to it with the lily. But it's really good. So if that is kind of up your alley or your vibe, then Seaside Lily is one that you would need to get for sure. I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, it's Water Lily, Coconut Water, and Seaside Breeze. So good. And then Cardamom Eucalyptus is eucalyptus leaf, cedar, violet, and sweet cardamom. I find that sometimes the cardamom scents can be like way too overpowering. Oh, you're so welcome. I just find that they can be way too overpowering. But this is nice. It adds like a little powdery note to sweeten up the eucalyptus from it being too pungent and woodsy and like an all-natural eucalyptus scent. It pairs really well with Velvet Moon. If you're warming that in the area, or Luna, oh my God, so good. So good. So, these are going to be the fragrances that are leaving from the fresh category. And I'm sad to see them go, man. These are so good. So, Icicles and Evergreen, I went over that one earlier. It's blue eucalyptus, pine needle, and crystallized sugar. It is just, it's so good. You get the blue eucalyptus and the crystallized sugar over the pine. But it's a nice, fresh, spa-type woodsy scent, too. So, keep that in mind. And then, Cozy Cardigan. Now, when I was sorting these out, and I saw that Cozy Cardigan was in the Fresh family, I was like, what? So, this one is just like a warm, cozy, perfumey, very warm type of scent, and it's soft suede, blushing rose, and amber silk. Now there is a note in here, and I want to say it might be the suede or the silk, but there's a note in here that like can be a throat burner for some people. Like, you know those like clean scents that can like ooh, that's too much, like that's what I call throat burners. And this can be like that, where the cashmere and corduroy is more like sweeter. It doesn't have that type of note to it. So good. So this is leaving in all the products. I know that this is leaving for sure in the entire body line. It will not be available anymore after this month. So now's the time to get it, because it's like 20% off or 30% off because it's leaving. The discontinued items are going to be higher in percentage off than just everything else. So next one is Arctic Kiss. This is so good. I don't feel like it's a fall and winter like scent at all. It's just a sweet, like the mint isn't even like pungent in this. It just gives it like a crispness. But it's Arctic Mint, Fresh Air, and Vanilla Clouds. Man, mixing this with like a floral scent like Lush Gardenia or the Cinderella wax bar, beautiful. It sweetens those florals up. Man, I'm so sad to see this one go. But this is a new one that came out this year. It's Frosted Vanilla, which I was excited because we didn't get Vanilla Mint back. And good thing I have it in my club, but we didn't get Vanilla Mint back. That's one of my favorite scents. But we did get a new like peppermint vanilla fragrance in the Scentspirations with the vanilla bean buttercream, and that was exceptional. Beautiful. But this one is Sweet Vanilla Bean, Birch Bark, and Frosty Air. So this one is very different than Vanilla Mint. It's a vanilla bean based fresh scent. So like think of like vanilla bean and like a woodsy clothesline all mixed together. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This one really is good. I would say it's not a strong performer. When I had it going, I had it in the living room and you could smell it, but it was more like a whisper fragrance rather than like in your face. Next one is one that I absolutely love. This goes in my club every fall and winter. And this is the one that I say, if Santa Claus had a cologne, this is what it would smell like. So this is Silver Bells. Man, oh, so good. So mint candy cane. So it's a sweeter mint already. Winter pear. You get a little bit more sweetness with caramel and vanilla sugar. You don't pick up the winter pear as much, but you know it's in there to like dial down the sweetness and the mint. But man, this one is a strong performer. This goes in my club every year. It's just beautiful. I wouldn't say it's a like winter Christmas time scent. This is like an all the time scent. In like your bathroom, laundry room, stuff like that. Okay, next one is Fluffy Fleas. Oh my gosh, I thought this would stay year round, which it is in the laundry, and that's pretty much it. This is just like, oh my goodness, blackcurrant, cozy musk, heliotrope. This is just like you've washed a blanket and you are cuddling up to it and it's just like you're about to take a nap. That's what this is. It's just so fresh. It is powdery. Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I've thoroughly enjoyed it in the laundry products just because it is very strong. Oh man, it's so beautiful. This came in the holiday bricks last year and they decided to put it in the catalog because it was so popular. So next one is White Amber and Silk. So this one I was really surprised about. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I would much rather the White Amber and Teak. So this one is Warm Amber, Bergamot, and Comforting Cotton. So you see right there. And it really reminds me of like coconut cotton, but minus the beachy coconut and adding like amber and bergamot to it. Yeah. So I like fresh scents, don't get me wrong. But am I like a clean breeze clothesline type person? Not really. And that's okay. Everyone's nose is different. So that's what this reminds me of. But with the woodsy like amber and bergamot to like kind of warm it up a little bit. Next is Perfect Peppermint. So this one typically comes out every year, but we're not sure if it's going to come back in the next fall and winter catalog until we see it. So this is just pure peppermint is what it says. And that's exactly what it is. So if I had to choose between Perfect Peppermint and Peppermint Rush, which is out right now in the Bring Back My Bars, I would probably pick Peppermint Rush. Just because of how I've been warming and mixing it, which has been with Just Breathe, and it's freaking phenomenal. Like, oh my goodness, so good. I cannot even explain to y'all the type of scent that mix gives. it's one of those you just got to smell it in person. You just got to get it. You just got to get it. So, Just Breathe isn't out currently, but it is coming back in the spring and summer catalog. That is just our straight eucalyptus scent, and mixing those two together are just brilliant. Polar Bear Hug. This was one of my first Scentsy favorite fragrances that I have ever had. And it's blackberry jam, brown sugar, vanilla, and amber. It is not a winter specific fragrance. It's just a beautiful all the time brown sugar, blackberry, amber, like just so good. I wouldn't say it's perfumey, but it could be. In a good way, in a fresh, just sweet way. Oh, so good. So, so good. And then the last one is one that a lot of you guys love. So think about Scentsy Club, and if this scent never came back, you would want to have it in your club, okay? And it's Eucalyptus Wreath. This one is... Man, I remember the first time I smelled this scent when it came out last year, last fall and winter catalog. It was just absolutely beautiful. It's fresh eucalyptus, juniper, and frosted mint. And it's just like a perfume, cologne, gorgeous, sweet spa type scent. And it's just so beautiful. Oh, and it's an all the time scent. That's why I don't get why it goes away. But it's so beautiful. So those are the fresh fragrance families, the woods fragrance families, the citrus and the floral that are going to be leaving. If you want, you can go back and watch this video. Let me know you watched it, and thank you guys for hopping on. I will be going through and doing the fruity and the spice and the bakery another day. I just didn't want to make this video as long as I've already made it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and you keep it scented. Bye, guys.